All right. Uh, well, here we go again with another dynasty. I bet y'all be like, how many dynasties this guy's gonna do? Anyway, Canadian college football dynasty, and which we're gonna use the maximum football to do this dynasty. And we pretty much gonna feature one team, but I'm gonna show you all the teams that I came up with and put in using their what you call their stock logos, but I basically came up with my own names, my own team names and stuff. But anyway, as you can see, we're off and running here with Calgary State. You already saw Alberta, and you already saw Brock, and now we're looking at Eastern Montreal. And we also want to give just a quick look at not just the logo, but the uniforms. Just a quick rundown. Now we had Edmonton Academy, the Mountain Goats. See that? Goats. And then we have Hamilton Hills. Couldn't think of nothing else for this one. And in some cases, I kept the color schemes. I just made some different changes to some of the uniforms. And Lakehead University. And then we have London A&M. The Nightwing. I was gonna go Raven, but Raven is used a lot. Then we have Montreal. I don't know why I came up with the Ice Bears. I just threw that in there. I like the shade of blue with the black. And then we have Nova Scotia Tech. Which is weird. And we have New Brunswick. And the Generals. And Nova Scotia, the Wolfpack, was okay. My ends are not in alphabetical order like they're supposed to be. Highly unsettling. But it's alright. It's alright. Here we got Ottawa State. Ottawa State. The Stampede. And then their rivals, Ottawa Tech, the Rhinos. Well, they got that old Atlanta Falcon look back in the 80s, 70s. Alright, now we have the Prince Edward Island, the Seamen. Don't go there. Talking naval talk here. And we have Quebec City College, the Cardinals. I like that red and gold. They got that 49ers look right there. That's not what I was going for. It just came out that way. Then we have Saskatoon State, home of the Coyotes. Try to see what that green and that gray would look together. And then we got Shabookie. If I'm saying that right, I always mess it up. Shabrook. The Sharks. That was just one of the better logos, one of the better color schemes. So I just wanted to just put that in. And then we have Shabrook Eastern. The Crocodiles. Hey, I had to put the Crocodiles in Canada. That's a different shade of green with a different shade of gray. And Thunder Bay. That's right, Thunder Bay, the Steelers. Which is going to be the actual team that I'm going to be playing through this dynasty. And still got that logo on one side. And the yellow road jerseys. Now we got Toronto, the Tornadoes. They got that black and blue. And then we have Vancouver, the Vikings. Whoa! I just want to put that combination, that color combination together. Then we got the Waterloo Generals, another group of generals. And then we have Western Montreal, the Bluebirds. And then we have the Wings of Windsor University. And then we have Winnipeg, the Warriors. A warrior, come out to play. Boy, I love that movie, The Warriors. And I finally got to see it on HBO Max after all these years. All right, now we got the Yankees of York University, the YU. It's just a simple black and white. Kind of had yellow in mind when I came up with this one. Alright, now we are checking out Thunder Bay. This is and like I said, our team that we're going to be rolling with throughout this dynasty. Can't wait to get it started though. We're looking at our priorities for recruiting. And let me see, quarterback, wide receiver, offensive line, running back, defensive line, linebacker, defensive back, slot backs, or tight ends, kickers and punters. Those are the positions. Not really that much different from the American rule, but we will be playing Canadian rule, Canadian style. Yeah. All right, now we're looking at our current roster here. As you can see, overall is not that good all the way around. But to be honest, I did want to start it with an even weaker roster than what I actually have, but it didn't come out that way. But going through the names real quick, positions, letting everybody take a quick look at what we have and some of their stats. I think I started with bottom. Yeah, I started with the lower stats. Now I'm moving into the higher stats. Overall, that is. And as you can see, most of what we have are in the 70s. So now I'm going to go by Providence. As you see, Yukon has no recruits. Northwest Territories has no recruit. Newfoundland, our favorite province, has no recruit. Prince Edward Island has no recruits. And then we have some in Nova Scotia. As you can see, none of them seem to be interested in Thunder Bay. And now we're in New Brunswick, and we have only 2 recruits. Dunlap. And then we have Mr. Freeman here. Offensive line, 6'3". And then we have Quebec. And I'm pretty sure Quebec gonna have quite a bit of recruits because it's a pretty good size Providence. Trying to see if there's anybody here that's looking at Thunder Bay, and I'm not seeing anyone so far. So I'm just scrolling down the list real quick. You're gonna have to pause to really get a look at the ones you might be interested in. Alright, so now we're in Ontario, which should have the most recruits. And hey, we got one looking at Thunder Bay, a Troy win. Hey, not bad. And top recruit too in this province. Come out and see you earlier. Must be some changes that went about. But you know what? I'm going to put a little thing right there because I'm going to try to recruit this guy. So I'm just hitting through here real quick. Seeing if anybody else that's interested in playing for Thunder Bay. 249 recruits. Now we're looking at Manitoba. Manitoba. And they really don't have that many. Alright, now we're in Saskatchewan, if I said that properly. And we're looking at the different recruits they got coming up here. And as you can see, they don't have a whole lot either. So, hey, I'm going to try that slot back there, Mr. Allen. And I'm going to go for Eli here. How you say it? How you say that? Regis. And now we're looking at Alberta. And we're gonna see just how many players they have here that we might be looking at. And now we are looking at British Columbia, BC, and we're trying to see how many recruits they have. We call this the California of Canada. I'm going to try this Coleman here at a defensive back. Now I'm going to go to Nova Scotia again. Take another look here. I'm looking at quarterbacks. It's crazy about some of the little notes that they leave for each player. Alright, anyway, we'll get back to recruiting later. Right now I want to take a quick look at the conferences. As you see in the Atlantic Conference, you have Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia Tech, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and in the Quebec Conference you have Quebec City, Montreal, Eastern Montreal, Sherbrooke, and Western Montreal. In the Ontario Conference, you got London A&M, Iowa Tech, Iowa State, Hampton Hills, Lakehead, Thunder Bay, Waterloo, Brock, York, Windsor, and Toronto. Which Toronto is the only team that's not ranked. Wow. I bet they're embarrassed. They like the Vanderbilt. Then in the Western Conference, you have Calgary State, Saskatoon State, Vancouver, Winnipeg, Edmonton Academy, and Alberta A&M. And now we're looking at the week 1, where they have all the games listed for each week. Then we're looking at week 2, week 3. Hey, Ottawa State. Week 4. Week 5. We got a few less games. Week 6. Another full slate. We're checking out Thunder Bay's schedule as we go. Week 7. And then week 8. And then that's it. 8 weeks. And then there's a playoff. Alright, so there you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Till then, you have a good one, and hope you like this Canadian College Football Dynasty.